Hello, my audience. I'm reviewing Nosferatu from 1922 flick. I give a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed this horror masterpiece, I say. It's a classic. Worth seeing. It's a silent film, so nobody's talking. It's before talking became a thing in silent films. It used to be the silent films before, there was dialogue and talking and stuff. And this is a silent film. It's pretty good for a silent horror film. Very spooky. And I also like the makeup design on Nosferatu character. He looks spooky and creepy of a fella. He's not in there a whole lot, the character. But when he is in, it's like if you feel like a chills when he's on screen. Whenever he is on screen. Which is very low in this film. But effective horror character he is. To the plot of the movie. He dies by being exposed to sunlight at the end of the movie. And he was a really cool villain of the film. And I like the main protagonist, the hero, also the protagonist of the movie, two human characters we follow along with the couple. Those are the two human characters of the movie. The wife dies at the end. Or the love interest to the main character dies at the end. And it's kind of like one of those sad endings to a horror film. And I like how we see the Nosferatu's castle. We see inside of his castle when he invites the main character for dinner inside. I love all the shots in the movie. All the shots are very memorable, visually striking shots in the movie Nosferatu. All the effects and visual effects, the limited visuals, the effects they had for the time was very effective. Granted, nothing compared to what we have like with the 2000s or 2010s visual effects, but better than today's standard for visual effects. We're in 2026. Where Marvel and DC keep on putting unvisual, interesting products with their CGI effects, looking like CGI crap. This is still more visually than anything we've seen from modern blockbuster for now these days. Nosferatu is that good of a film. Worth checking out, I say. If you ever want to get into if you ever want to see some old school horror, would be up your alley. If you're a fan of old school horror, like going old school or watching old school horror films, this is one of the best. I give Nosferatu a 10 out of 10 points. Final verdict. That's my review on Nosferatu from 1922 flick. And I give this a 10 out of 10 points because I adore this movie so much. This is a very great movie. It's a horror flick. To me, I see this great movie of horror, So, go watch this movie if you own it. Then watch it again if you don't have a physical by any chance. I love this movie. I love this movie that enough I want to get a Blu-ray physical copy. You can get a Blu-ray physical copy of Nosferatu, and so I got it. I was very happy. once I got it in the mail. This is a great movie. Great movie to give you goosebumps and the chills from the goosebumps. And it's still a pretty good movie, even though it has like shown its time that it's aged a bit, because you know the Swiss visuals don't probably hold up as well now as they did back then when it came out. But it's amazing we still have able to view this from way back when. That's amazing in my eye. That we can still view this classic Nosferatu movie from 1922 flick. The original one is awesome. I haven't seen the most recent remake of Nosferatu with Bill Skarsgård, but I hope it's good. So yeah, I recommend this movie. Goodbye. Subscribe. Like this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. To like my content. Goodbye. Night. See you in my next video.